known to me. If you know the Star Soldier, you know I got the complete licensed NES collection here. Woohoo! And that means, yeah, I pretty much got every licensed Nintendo game. Yeah, I'm so excited to show this off. Well, anyways, the point of this video is, yeah, even though I got rare ones like Stadium Events, yeah, Zombie Nation, The Jungle Book, G.I. Joe, Panic Restaurant, Warriorwood, and Color Dinosaur, I don't have the coup de grace that is the Nintendo World Championship. Here I have the reproduction card. Yeah, the story going around with this game is the actual card itself. If you find a real one of these, it can go for thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, you gotta look for like a standard grade card or even the gold one. I think, yeah, just 20 sets of the gold ones were made and about 90 of the gray ones were made, and that's it. Those are what the actual cards look like. They're beautiful. Even though they're pretty cheaply made, and you're pretty much going to get a label that's all rusted up. If you actually find one for real. And good fucking luck, that's all I have to say. I could easily see this game going for $10,000. And yes, that's that's just for the gray one too. I'd hate to see what the gold one would go for. Remember, there's only 20 sets of those ever made. In fact, I bet right now there's not a cartridge you can find on eBay at the moment. Yeah, this is probably your best bet. You go on retrousb.com. It's a very faithful reproduction of the card itself. It was part of a Nintendo World Championship Tour in 1990. Kids and adults would, try to get the best scores in this whole time trial sort of like game. And that's what the people had to compete in to get the best score in these 3 games down here. That's all this card is, really. If you're expecting a brand new game, you're not getting. Once you score the 50 coins in that game, you move on to one course in Rad Racer, and then you finish off with Tetris, trying to get the best score possible in the lot of time you have. If you actually buy this on auction, like if you get the real game, you're pretty much just going to get the card and, envelope saying, "Ha, sucker, I got all your thousands and thousands of dollars. Ha ha." But if you get this, Retro USB will give you some nice goodies. They'll give you a nice little instruction booklet, full colored, everything. It gives you tips, information, and storylines of what happened during that era. Yeah, so not only do you get a nice little instruction booklet, you get this cool little box here with its own seal of approval. That's actual seal. Its own back cover. And its own poster of the Nintendo World Championship. That's awesome. See, I'm a world champion too, so that's why I can appreciate this game. Yep, hold your applause. Okay, so let's get this game up and running. Let's show you what it's all about and do a review on it. So if you want to change the times on here, just move these dip switches. If you want to practice in like a 10-minute mode, move the dip switches over far to the right. If you want the least amount of time possible, move them far out to the left. And if you want to play it just like the World Champions did back in 1990, have it just aligned like this. And here's my system. Hey, look, I got Gunnak and Conan here. Guess which one is the bad game? Well, anyways, let's pop in Nintendo and show you that it works. Woohoo! So here it is, finally! The Nintendo World Championships 1990 card reproduction. Okay, so the deal is you have to have 2 controllers plugged in. You have to press start on player 2. Yeah, we gotta get 50 coins in Super Mario Bros. Of course, easier said than done. And once you get the copyright info, you get the title, you do some rad racing. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the reason why Nintendo won't re-release this game again and why Retro USB has to release it by themselves is because Nintendo would have to re-buy all the licenses again, like Tetris and Rad Racer from Square. So, yeah, Nintendo said, screw you guys, we're not releasing this game again. Yeah, since this is a review of the Nintendo World Championships, I have to say I'm not a big fan of Rad Racer. Never have, never will be. I hate pressing up all the time to use your turbo. Very annoying. I'm already getting the cramp from playing this stupid racing game. Yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of, Outrun and other games like that. Alright, and we finally moved on to Tetris. This is where you get the big points because you got the 25 times multiplayer. So, see if you can get to Tetris as fast as you can. Okay, as the game itself, it's a time trial game, and that's it. Is it worth the price? Hell no, definitely not. Definitely not worth the price of a game you can only play for 10 minutes maximum. But it's still a fun challenge, trying to get that high score, trying to do the best possible. And yes, there is people trying to get world records out there. If you go on twingalaxies.com, this game is listed. Ha! Let's see anybody beat that. Oh man, I suck. Alright, so what's my final bird on the Nintendo World Championships 1990? It gets a 75 out of 100. Collecting 50 coins in Super Mario. Quickly going through Rad Racer, because it's not very good, in my opinion. And then seeing if you can get a maximum amount of Tetrises in the fastest time possible before that timer quickly drops down on you and you run out of time. And I wish I had more time. But I can put more time on here if I dip all the switches over. But the problem is that it has to be at that default setting if you want to set the world record. Yeah, I think on Twin Galaxies it's like at 4,500,000. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat that one anytime soon. But anyways, the game isn't perfect because you're pretty much just getting free old games you can buy for $1. It's fun just to play, this game on its own merit because it's a very cool challenge. It's an awesome accomplishment, just getting it cheap. I have the Nintendo World Championships finally. Yeah, not the real thing, but at least I have it in my collection. I don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Here, Retro USB is doing us all a huge favor. Unless you're like a millionaire or something, spending like $10,000 is nothing to you. How many out there of you are actually millionaires can spend that big money on the card? Besides Pat, the NES punk. And that's why I gave it the thumbs up. Not a very enthusiastic thumbs up, but still a thumbs up. This is Star Soldier. Over and out.